Hey everybody, welcome back to Life with Lolo. It is Wednesday and we are back for the Sistas finale. This is season 1, episode 25, and it is titled The Long Road. I don't know why I'm in this mood. Maybe because I'm tired. So I'm like really extra giddy. Sometimes I be angry when I'm tired, but today I'm extra like giggly and shit. But anyway, this episode, y'all, that ending had me freaking cracking up. We gonna get to it, okay? You know this train wreck of a goddamn show. But we are finally at the season finale. It was 25 episodes in this goddamn season. And for the most part, it kept me entertained. And I would say it kept me entertained because I watched all 25 goddamn episodes. And typically with Tyler Perry stuff, you might get me to watch maybe like 2. And then I'm like tuned out. But this, I was quite entertained. Anyway, we picked up where we left off 2 weeks ago, where Karen is fighting with, well, not fighting with him, but the brother, the one who, what's her name? I don't even know her name. The one who killed herself in her, what's the damn thing? Her salon. Sorry, y'all, let me get it together. Her salon. Her brother is there in Karen's apartment. He got a knife. He was all screaming at her or whatever. They get to going back and forth with each other. She go run into her bedroom to lock the door. He come in with the knife and stuff like that. Here comes Zach. Zach came out of nowhere in the damn apartment, wrestling the dude down. Zach gets stabbed in the interim. Karen pulls out the gun out her dresser drawer and shoots him. Bow, bow, bow. She empties the clip out. He on the ground. Zach on the ground. Oh. He gets up because, of course, Karen, she all like, oh. And so then she start crying. He get up to console her, but he just got stabbed. I'm like, okay. He had all this blood all over the place. And I'm like, but then he hit like a major artery or something because he got a lot of blood. But maybe it was the brother blood on him too. So anyway, he gets up. He goes out to the kitchen area. He sit down in a chair talking about, you gotta call 911. You gotta call 911. I'm like nobody gonna call 911. I mean, you bleeding out, the man that got shot up or whatever. Here come her mama. Like, where the hell her mama came from? I could have sworn her mama said she was going back to her apartment to get butt naked to be waiting for the cub to lay it down on her. But somehow she ended up in Karen's apartment with Zach. I don't understand it. But at any rate, she see what's going on. She gets a rag out the kitchen. She like, put this pressure on there. You because first she was like, what happened? They like Karen, I think she was trying to explain or something like that, but Zach kept saying, not Zach, explaining and stuff. And then Zach kept saying over and over again, call 911, call 911. Then the mama was like, you gotta put that pressure, that's deep. That looked like a deep wound. Put the dish rag, with the dirty ass dish rag that they just finished washing dishes with, but whatever, onto the wound. So then she was like, you need to carry him to the hospital. I'll take care of the cops and stuff. So Karen like, you sure, mommy? You sure? She like, yeah. Just going to the hospital. So Karen and Zach leave. The mama go over there. Why she kick old dude? And he talking about, she's about, damn, nigga, you still alive? I said exactly, because she emptied that clip out on him. And he still, Anyway, we with Andy. So Andy at the police station. I'm trying to get this light together, y'all. Andy at the police station. Well, waiting for old Gary to get bail and stuff like that. She rocking in the chair, like all nervous and stuff. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with her? But anyway, she waiting. Ben, remember the lawyer who was at the hospital, and Gary was like, we ain't doing you today. He back. Andy done talked him into getting Gary bail together and stuff like that. So Ben like, yeah, I talked to my bail, my dude over there in the bail's bondsman or whatever like that. He gonna help him out. Then he was like, he said something like, oh, well, we need to talk. And she was like, why every time I ask a dude to do a favor for me, he ends it with, I want to talk. He was like, yo, it ain't even about me trying to invite you out to dinner or nothing like that. I need to ask you some questions. And she like, what's your questions? He was like, what happened to you? And she like, what you talking about? And he like, I thought you would have vetted old dude better than that, because he's not a good dude or whatever. And she was like, what do you know or whatever? Of course he don't want to say nothing. Why you bring it up if you're not going to tell me what you found out? Like, come on, you're supposed to be my friend or somebody that's close to me or I know or whatever. Like, you ain't going to, whatever. So he don't tell her. He talking about, I'd rather my face not get bashed in, so I'm going to just mind my business and not say nothing. So what you bring it up for? Anyway, They get to, he calls somebody or whatever. Then he turns to the cop and was like, yo, get their paperwork rolling. Let's get him out or whatever. And he was like, all right, I already did my stuff. I'm out. I was like, oh, he's whack. Because he could have gave her a heads up or something. Like, but I guess he figured, like, she need to know who the hell she's sleeping with. So he was just like, I'm out. We see Bree. She at her apartment. She looking in a bank account. And I was like, what did I say? 14 million? I had to rewind that thing. Child, it was 14 million up in there, okay, and some extra money. It was like 14.2 something or whatever, but it was a lot of money in that account. So I was like, damn, Bree balling. But I was like, nah, I don't think so, because she wouldn't be no bank teller. I know I wouldn't. Shit. Unless she embezzling some money or whatever. But anyway, we see Calvin. He get up or whatever. He gonna go check on his dad. He gave him some time and stuff. Him and Bree had a moment, and that was it. She gets on the phone. Well, he leaves. She gets on the phone. She calling Andy up, and she like, yo, we need to talk or whatever. Andy like, what you want to talk about now, Bree? Like, I really don't want to talk to you. She being real snappy and bitchy like. And Bree like, look, I just got an alert about your account. Okay. And she like, what? She was like, we need to talk about this money. Where is all this money coming from? She was like, look, I'll talk to you on it later or whatever. He just asked me to move some money to his account or whatever. I'll talk to you about it later. And she said something else or whatever. And Andy was just snapped on her again. And Bree was like, all right, you know what? We'll talk about this later. She was like, oh, I'm sorry for snapping you. She was like, we'll talk about this later. I was like, Bree is in her gangster mode, child. We gonna get to Bree later, okay? Because that shit was funny, okay? Anyway, so then Danny calls Bree, because Danny is at Freddie D's at the club or whatever. She calling Bree up. She like, girl, I need some money. She was like, what you need money for? I just gave you some money. She was like, girl, I need some money, okay? She was like, well, how much you need? She was like, how much you need? She was like, well, how much is it going to cost to get bail out? Because I'm about to beat somebody's ass. She was like, who are you about to? Preston. He over here in the corner with this blind bitch over here. And I'm about to go bash his head in or whatever. I'm going to bash his head to the white meat show or some shit she said. Bree was like, don't do that. I'm on the way. The whole time Danny talking, why is two naked dudes, well, not naked, I guess they had on some drawers or something, child. Why they sit up there? I said, you see this girl on the damn phone? Shit was so annoying. I'm surprised she ain't snap on her. But Danny a freak, so she probably got off on that shit. Anyway, Bree like, don't go nowhere, don't move, don't do nothing stupid. I'm on my way. So we in with them. We back at the hospital with Karen this time and Zach. He had like some black mark on his belly or whatever. I guess that's where he got stabbed, and that was the stitches and stuff. The doctor said he missed some arteries and all that other stuff. Zach like, well, man, that sure did hurt. It felt like I got, I hit something. He was like, no, it's cool or whatever. We just gonna put some bandages on you and send you on your way. So Karen asked him like, why was you there, Zach? And he like, he wanted to talk. And she was just like, what? He was like, well, I spoke to your mom. And then he tells her a little bit, not too much. And he was saying like, the mom told him about Danny or something. I was like, when she bring that up? But at any rate, because she was like, she told me how you feel about me and Danny. And I was like, did she talk about that at the... Maybe that was off camera, because we ain't see that. But he was saying like, he know he ain't shit. And he... Then he asking if she feeling Aaron, like, you feeling old boy or whatever. And she was like, I don't know what I'm feeling it, what I'm feeling it right now or whatever. And he asked, you still love me? And she was like, yeah, I always got love for you, Zach. I always got love for you. But that don't mean we supposed to be together. She like, yeah. He's smiling or whatever after she said she loved him. But then he realized like, well, we ain't together, so it don't really matter. They were saying they both don't want to hate each other because they both have love for each other or whatever. And she was thanking him that he came and stuff like that, to save the day and whatnot. He was like, well, yeah, I'm not too bad for a fuck up or whatever. And she was like, come on, don't say that or whatever. Don't say that. And he was like, well, I'm saying you call me that all the time or whatever. And she was like, well, I mean, yeah. So at any rate, he was telling her like how Danny told him that she didn't really care anymore when she found out that he might have got that girl pregnant and stuff. And she was telling him like, that situation cut her deep because her biological clock is ticking and stuff like that. She running out of time. And he was saying like he want to prove that he gonna do better. And she was like, well, we've been down this road before. He was like, but each time I got better. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Like, come on now. How many times, how long they been together? Like 6 years or something? Ain't nobody got time for that. And then you cheating. I ain't got time for that. But anyway, he's saying he got better with each time. And she like, well, you started from the bottom. I was like, well, damn. So he was like, he want to do better for her. And I was thinking the whole time, like, yo, you need to do better for yourself. And that's the only way you going to change for real, if you doing better for yourself. You can't do better for her. You got to do better for yourself. And she was basically like, well, do it then. He was like, all right. Then, what happened, child? Is this when the cop came in? Yeah, this when the cop came in. So the cop come in there and he was like, we got a call that it was a shooting at your apartment. And she was like, yeah. And he was asking, because at first he asked, was she okay? And then she told him like, yeah, this guy, I came out in my living room. This guy was sitting there with a knife. And then he was like, I killed his sister. He was like, his sister? What happened with the sister? And she was like, yeah, she came down to the salon and shot herself with it. He was like, oh, yeah, we handled that case. And then he shows a picture of the mugshot or whatever. He was like, is this the brother? She was like, yeah, that's him. And so he was like, well, what happened to the guy or whatever? Like, you know, what happened to him? She was like, I shot him. He was like, you shot him? And she was like, yeah, I shot him. I shot him a lot of times. He was like, well, where's the body? She was like, no, he was like, was he alive? And she was like, I don't know. And he was like, well, where's the body? She was like, at the apartment. Like, I just told you it was at the apartment, honey. So he was like, well, we went to the apartment. It wasn't nobody there. And so we all like, what the ain't nobody. Where the body at? So then I'm like, oh, the mama must have did something with the goddamn body. But why? Just whatever. Anyway, because she already knew Karen was going to say something, because Karen be, for the most part, honest. So I don't understand. I don't know, child. But anyway, Andy in the car with Gary. He asking her, like, why you all quiet? What's going on? She like, nothing wrong or nothing like that. You can obviously tell that she uncomfortable, but she not saying nothing to him. She keeps telling him over and over that that's nothing's wrong. And he talking about how he want to get back to the house, take a shower, because he want to wash the jail off of him and stuff. And she was just like, okay. And he was like, you gonna cook me something to eat? And she was like, yeah, baby, I cook you something to eat. I'm like, what time is it, my nigga? You gonna get this Popeyes or this Burger King? Ain't nobody cooking. But anyway, she finally was just like, because he kept asking her, like, what's wrong with you? Because you know, something ain't right. And she was just like, well, I don't want to ask you a question. Every time I ask you a question, you snap at me or whatever. And he was like, all right. It's fine. So then she was just like, are you telling me everything? And he was like, am I telling you everything? Like, what? She was like, see, that's what I'm talking about. He was like, it's all right, baby. I just got, I'm just overwhelmed and stuff like that. It's all right, baby. We can talk about it later. So then he tried to kiss her and all this stuff. Sorry about that, y'all. They ain't gonna son come in here all loud. Where was I at? Oh, anyway, shoot. Oh, he was just basically making excuses and stuff and gave her some kisses and whatnot and was like, it's all right, baby. It's all right. Then we at Freddie D's, child. This part was hilarious. Okay, so we at Freddie D's. Bree squeezing in and whatever. She come in. Here go the same guys that was like gyrating all on goddamn Danny. They picked Bree up. She like, all right, sir. All right. Put me down. I ain't got no money. So when she said that, they put her down. So she go over there to Danny. Danny drunk and high. And she like, girl, come on, let's go. And how many drinks you had? The bartender, she was just like, you see him over there. She was like, how many drinks you had? You see him over there. She was like, yeah, I see him over there. Come on, let's go. And she asking the bartender, she like, why you ain't cut her off? He like, I did. She cussed me out. So I ain't trying to get hit. So Danny like, well, I'm not leaving until you have a drink with me, Bree. Bree like, I don't want to have no drink. I'm driving. They was kind of going back and forth. Then Bree spots Alonzo in the middle of the club. This the guy who beat up Maurice or whatever. So Bree, all in her thug fizzle, okay, she go over there. you doing over here? Like, you's a lame ass dude. Like, you just beating up on my friend and stuff like that. You bitch man. Like, she going in on dude, okay? These ain't the exact words she said, but she said this, okay? She going in on him, and he like, oh, yeah, you playing games and stuff or whatever. And something she said, she was just like, oh, you gonna get yours. The reason why you hit on gay men is because you a punk, and all this shit was going in, right? So then he like, come on, bitch. Who the fuck you calling a bitch? I was like, UNITY. But anyway, she was just going in, right? And so then he called security over there. So of course, you know, Bree friends with the security guy. So she was like, look, I respect you and everything like that, but I'm gonna say what I gotta say to him or whatever. She's still going. She was like, this is the motherfucker who messed up Maurice. You know what happened to Maurice? This the man who messed up Maurice or whatever. And so he said he was flipping his drink. And he was like, get this bitch out of here. He threw the drink at her. Bree picked up that freaking bottle, was like, bam, hit him in the head, child. This started a whole bar fight, okay? This shit was hilarious because somehow Bree got flown across the floor. Danny started coming in with this fake fighting. Then I guess Preston peeped her. So then Preston came out of nowhere, started beating up, not beating up, fighting Lonzo. Preston got hit, got punched back. Then security ended up dragging out Danny, Bree, and Preston ass. I said, this shit is freaking hilarious, child. It was hilarious. Like, you had to see it. Because I was like, how the fuck Bree get slid across the floor? Oh, shit. That shit was funny, yo. So then they get put out. Bree like, Eliza, you gonna get yours, bitch. You gonna get yours, motherfucker. She going off outside the club or whatever. Danny like, Bree, you a banker. Calm the fuck down. Like, calm down, girl. They get the purse or whatever. They like, girl, get your purse because you got the money in it. Go on, get your purse. I was like, y'all fucking stupid. Bree like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, Danny like, ooh, I had fun. That was like the college days or whatever. Ooh. And then they was like, Bree was like, what's that Preston fighting for you? Danny was like, whatever type thing. So then we look, Preston gone. Then he popped up with old chick or whatever. And so he comes over there and asks Danny if she okay. And she like, don't touch me or whatever. He was like, what is wrong with you? What I do to you? She was like, oh, you ain't called me. You ain't he was like, you told me not to do these things. Like, you said, don't call you, don't text you, don't do these things. I mean, at all, like baby texts and stuff like that, not at all and stuff. And then you hear what her, like, who is she? And he was just like, what? Like, look, I didn't even think you really cared that much about me and stuff like that. Like, you told me that you was going to teach me how to love you or whatever. Like, you supposed to meet me halfway and teach me. She was just like, oh shit. Shit tongue kisses him or whatever. And was like, all right, come on, because you about to get this. The girl looking like, what? Like, he was like, I was here with, and he was like, well, wait, man, I was here with, she was like, look, you want dick tonight or something? He was like, what? Like, I ain't gay or nothing. She was like, because that's a guy. The girl like, huh? I'm a woman. She was like, look, this is Atlanta. Like, this is what happens down here. Like, he was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not into that or whatever, you know. I was like, this is so stupid. And the girl was like, no. But he was like, you as tall as me. Like, you an NBA. Like, you as tall as me. I like you and stuff. But you pretty, though. You, like, real pretty. And Danny steady dragging him away and stuff. And then the girl standing there looking like, but no, like, for real, I'm a woman. And then here go Bree. Well, I mean, your surgery went real good. She was like, I'm a woman. Like, I'm for real a woman. Bree was like, oh, okay. Well, you want to ride home? Shit, I said, these people stupid as hell. So, we're back with Karen and Zach. They still waiting. Zach ready to go home. He like, they put a new IV in. They said they was going to come in here 30 minutes ago. I'm ready to go home or whatever. I was like, oh my God, if he don't remind me of my girlfriend, because she do not like going to the doctor at all. Oh my goodness. But anyway, Aaron pop up. I'm like, everybody just popping up out the blue. Zach, like, for real, dude, like, why are you even in here? Like, what are you doing? I was the hero in this. Look, I got stabbed. I saved the day. Like, why are you here? Aaron paying him dust. He ain't listening to him at all. And he keep asking Karen, like, you okay? You okay? She was like, yeah, I'm all right. Come on. He was like, all right, well, you want to go? She was like, So Zach, like, yo, like, for real, you really about to leave out the room with this dude? Like, what? She was like, I'll be back. I promise I'll be back. Or whatever. And he was like, look, let me ask you a question. Like, ever since you met old dude, His wife then came in there and shot herself. You almost got killed and emptied the clip into the brother. Like, and you feel safer with this dude or whatever. And she like, look, I promise I'll be back. I promise I'll be back. She go out in the hallway with Aaron. He steady asking the same question over and over again. She was just like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm all right or whatever. And he asked her like what happened and stuff. And so I forgot. I think she told him, and then he was like, yeah, because the mom brought dude to the funeral home on her bike or what. I'm like, what? That's the what? The logistic. Okay. So anyway, she then took the body. Well, not the body, because I guess he was still alive. She took him to the funeral home, the mama, and dropped him inside the church or whatever, and was just like, he ain't dead this time, but if he come again, he gonna die or some shit, he said. I was just like, what the hell? And so she was like, what? So he alive? Oh, praise God, he alive, whatever, like that. And she was just like, all right, well, I'm glad he alive. So he was like, yeah, well, you know, you want to ride home? Let's go home. She was like, no, I'm going to stay here. What's that shit? He was like, you sure? Well, I'll take him with me. He was like, no, I'm going to stay here. You go on. I'm going to call you tomorrow and stuff. He give her a little kiss or whatever. Then she was like, oh, wait a minute. Let me use your phone. And so she called her mama up. Her mama talking about she going camping again for 3 weeks and won't nobody need her for questions and something. I was just like, what? Okay. It was just stupid. But anyway, Aaron apologizes. Karen like, all right. And she go back in with Zach. Zach talking about he want to kill dude. And then he like, you still want to be with him? I'm like, here you go, worried about the wrong shit again. Zach, come on, worry about yourself. Like, goddamn. Anyway, we back with Andy and Gary. And, matter of fact, I'm going to pause. I'm just put it all together. So let's get Danny out of the way, because it was just only one part. So we at Danny place. Child, she done handcuffed goddamn Preston to the goddamn bed, child. Talking about something, you not gonna leave again. He was like, bitch, I got to pee. Can you uncuff me? He was like, look, I like you. You like me. I'm staying. He go in there to pee. I was like, did he wash his hands? I ain't hear no faucet run. But he come back in the bed, handcuff her, and they get buck wild. And she was basically like, you gonna call? He was like, well, can I text you and call you anytime? At first she was like, and then he was like, Danny. And she was like, yeah, anytime. Do you, boo, do you? I was like, they is weirdly cute together. I like them. So now we back with Andy and Gary. So Andy and Gary, they in the bed, they waking up. He want to take a ride with her. And she was like, all right. So he gonna get up and take a shower and stuff. So before he gets up to take a shower, he gets a text. So he looking at the text message like, And Andy looking at him like, what's going on? Like, you know. She like, what's going on? You okay? Everything? Oh, he was like, yeah. It's just some work stuff and stuff. He lying. Okay. We all know he lying. So he gets up and goes to take a shower. You hear the shower running. She has the envelope that Leslie had gave her. So she going through that or whatever. And she just looking at the paperwork and stuff. And she's not really reading it for real. But she going through it. And then she picks up the phone and calls Karen. Karen don't answer the phone. So she just leave a message for her to call back. When she go to set her phone down, her phone rings. It's Leslie. We know it's Leslie or whatever. I'm like, you don't know her voice by now, Andy? Come on now. But anyway, she like, don't trust him. And she was just like, what? Who is this? She was like, don't trust him. She was like, who is this? She was like, this is Leslie. I'm like, girl, everybody know Leslie goddamn voice. She was like, they're coming for you. She was like, what? What are you talking about? And she was like, don't trust. And then hung up the phone. I said, yo, crooked ass shit. So then she hang up the phone. Here go Andy. Leslie, tell me what's going on. Tell me, please. I'm like, girl, she hung up the phone. Who are you talking to? Anyway, she put the paperwork together. She gets up and goes to the bathroom door because Gary took his phone in there. It sounded like he was talking again, but then it sounded like it was a recording of the conversation between him and Andy the night before when they were in the car. So I'm not sure if it was a new conversation or if he had recorded her and was listening to the recording or playing back the recording for somebody, because it sounded like the same conversation. But though you could hear the shower running, but he wasn't obviously in the shower at that time. So then we see them. They're at this house. They drove to this house or whatever. He driving her car. Because she was blindfolded and stuff. She get out the car. He takes the blindfold off. And he presents the house, and he was like, "Look, babe, look." And she was just like, what is this shit?" He was like, "This is our house. This is our new house or whatever." He was like, "Well, really, it's like an old house, but we can fix it up. It's gonna be new and stuff. It's gonna be a barn and a bed. Then we can get some horses and stuff." And she's like, "That's real cute and everything, but I'm a city girl. Like, what?" And so then it started replaying in her head what Jasmine said. Like, he gonna take her, get her alone, get her away from people, new friends and stuff like that. And she was just like, "Well, babe, I mean, this is cute and stuff, but like, where are we at?" He was like, "Well, we 2 hours away from Atlanta." She was like, "Well, that's gonna be a long commute and stuff." And he was like, "Yeah, but I thought, you could set up a divorce firm here and stuff." She was like, "Well, that's not what I want, and my friends are in the city and stuff." He was like, "Yeah, but you can make new friends out here." Red flag. And I mean, like, it was 1,000 red flags, but just throw this one into the pile. He was like, "Look, yeah, we could do like this fresh start here. There could be a fresh start, this all this stuff." And she steady like, "No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that." He not listening. He was like, "All right, come on. Let's look at the house. Let's go." She was like, "No, I don't want to look at the house." He was like, "But you're not even really giving a chance." She was like, "Look, I don't want this. This is not what I want. Like, no. So she steady saying no. Then all of a sudden, you see all these cop cars or whatever, and then a helicopter all up in the sky and shit. And then they like, what? It's the FBI child. He like, "Get on your knees, get on your knees." She was like, "Get on your knees, you under arrest." I said, "Damn, he stay getting arrested on this damn show." So they get on the knees. Here go Andy. "You want me to get on my knees too?" I said, "Bitch." Then he say, "Get on your child." Her old high sedity ass. So then she finally get on her knees and stuff. He under arrest. She's screaming and stuff. He like, "She don't got nothing to do with this. She don't got nothing to do with this." And the FBI like, "What?" She like, "What? I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't even know what's going on. Whatever like that." He get locked up. He get in the paddy wagon. Not the paddy wagon, child. He get in the back of the truck. He steady screaming out the window, "Oh, ghetto ass. Andy. I'm like, what the fuck?" So they finally, the FBI let her get up and stuff like that. She like, "What is," before they let her get up, they patted her down. So she like, "What is going on?" Something's going on and stuff like that. So he like, he getting arrested for money laundering, mail fraud, attempted this, attempted that. I said, "Damn." And maybe that's what Ben was talking about. So the FBI agent was like, "We've been watching him for months. Like, you ain't know none of this. Like, what's going on?" And she was like, "No, I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you talking about." And she was like, "I know it's his wife. His wife is trying to get him or whatever like that. She getting divorced, and I know." He like, "Look, you a lawyer, okay? You a lawyer, right? This ain't got nothing to do with the wife. This ain't got nothing to do with the first wife." She like, "First wife? What?" He was like, "Oh yeah, that's a big surprise to you, huh?" And so she was just like, "What? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about." He was like, "Look, well, with your help, we'll let you know what's going on. But if you don't help us, we ain't gonna let you know shit." She was like, "I don't know nothing, so I can't help you out." I was like, "Andy, you stupid as hell." And so then they was like, "Well, no help. Good luck getting back to the city. Cause the 14 million that's in your account, frozen." She was like, wait, pause. I got 237,000 up in there. That's my money." They was like, "Yeah, no, it's all frozen. Like, you can't just separate your money, girl. All that shit frozen." He was like, your money froze. You ain't got no car. You can't get your phone. You don't have no apartment." He was like, "I hope them shoes is comfortable on your feet." Bitch, he told her to walk. When he said walk, I died. I said, did he just tell her to walk like she was a fucking puppy? He keeps saying like, walk, or whatever. And she like, "Well, I just need my phone. I gotta make more calls. Let me make more calls." So like, he like, "Well, you help us out. We help you out. Until then, I hope them shoes is comfortable." She out some fucking heels. Child, they 2 hours from the goddamn city. She ain't got no phone. Her goddamn car was being lifted up on the back of the damn trailer. Not the trailer, the flatbed. Child, I said she crazy as hell, because I would have jumped right in that motherfucker. And that's what she did. She did finally try to jump in the car, I guess to grab her phone or just to get in the car. But they drug her out. And then she was looking all sad and pitiful. Walking down the goddamn street. I was dying. That ending had me cracking the fuck up. But anyway, y'all, that was the season finale of Sistas. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about this episode. If I hope it come back. Well, yeah, I'm sure it will come back on. It's Tyler Perry. But then again, I shouldn't say that because BET be canceling shit left and right. But hopefully it'll be able to come back on. I'm sure they probably were delayed with their filming and stuff because of the corona thing. So, but hopefully they'll be able to, pick it back up and we get another season because this shit is hilarious. If y'all like this review, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified when I drop new stuff. All right, I'm trying to reach 400 now, and y'all know when I hit 400, I'm gonna do another giveaway. So come on, share, and subscribe if you're watching it. All right, y'all. Until next time, peace.